There are between 2,000 and 3,000 registered or known caves in Texas. Most of them are located in the porous limestone that lies beneath the hills of central Texas. Since the late 1940s, a few scientists and small groups of curious, muddy adventurers have been exploring this underground world. The information they have gathered reveals the key role caves play in maintaining our underground water supply. There are also increasing concerns about their vulnerability to development and pollution. Here at Colorado Bend State Park, there are over 200 caves. All are currently closed to visitors, except for scientific study and specially guided tours.
Wow, lots of daddy long legs.
Bill Elliott, a cave biologist, is conducting a survey of these subterranean worlds for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department.
Thousands and thousands of harvestmen, or daddy long legs as we call them. And they're common in the entrances in caves in Texas and other states. They're harmless. Caves are really a pretty delicate environment. It's not like, say, a forest or a grassland that can regenerate itself if it's abused a little bit. Caves are very old environments. A lot of things here took a long time to establish here, or in the case of stalactites, to grow. And basically, once we use it up or ruin it, it's gone. It can't be rehabilitated very easily. Some of the things I'm looking for are really tiny little insects that live in soil and under rocks, and some of them are extremely specialized for the cave environment. They're eyeless, what we call troglobites. A troglobite is any eyeless animal that lives in a cave, and only in a cave. This is a rhydini beetle, and it's sort of cave adapted. It looks like a large ant, but it's really a ground beetle of the genus Rhydini. And some of the rhydini beetles in Texas caves have eyes, and some are fully cave adapted and are completely eyeless. This one is a semi-cave adapted species. It has small eyes, but they're found only in caves. Caves really aren't filters so much. They're more like storm sewers, natural storm sewers. And so if we dump trash in them, as some people have done, and let pesticides or other chemicals run off the landscape into caves, it goes right through the cave system and out at a spring or into the local aquifer. If people are drinking out of that aquifer, they're going to drink what flowed off the land through the caves. Obviously, we've got a problem here. This is a dump ground in a sinkhole or a cave entrance, and it's just full of refrigerators, old beds, washing machines. This has been going on for decades, apparently, and this is the kind of stuff that gets dumped into cave entrances all too often. The metal stuff is probably not that bad, but it's what goes with all that stuff, chemicals, plastics, and things that can just actually mechanically clog up the cave too. They can close it up so much that it doesn't take much water, much runoff anymore.
Oh, some of these refrigerators haven't got the doors off of them.
I know.
Look at this.
What's in there?
Oh man.
Oh great, look at that. An insecticide bag. Zip-side cattle dust bag for control of lice and horn flies. This is what they dust cattle with.
What they used to. I don't know if this stuff's still legal.
We'll have to check it out. It contains coral. I know that's toxic. This is a good example of what people have done and probably still are doing in karst areas. Caves and sinkholes are dumping this kind of toxic material in or near sinkholes, and it's going to feed into the groundwater system.
Becomes what we drink. some of the things that are contingent on with these things continuing will be how sensitive y'all are to this environment, how careful you are when you walk through here, and what kind of damage we may do while we're in this cave.
The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has opened up a select number of caves to the public. By offering tours through the Conservation Passport program, Texans are being educated about these delicate environments.
Everything that you touch does leave a residue. We want to do a minimum impact here. We want you to watch where you put your feet. This is a home of many little critters. I mean, the harvestmen are just a few. You've got a couple of species of crickets in here. You've got collembolas, you've got millipedes, you've got all kinds of little bitty stuff running around. So let's be real careful about where we put our feet.
We got some folks still out on the other side, so it's hard to say where we're going to put you yet.
I kind of want to learn something, so...
You like those guys over there, you want to learn how to do this. This area right here is the Norm Christopherson survey, NK. Just kind of overseeing some small stuff at the back of the crevice.
Okay.
But we could probably let you and the Aggies run in somewhere else.
I'm game.
Just find out how long a trip.
To gain access to caves not open to the general public, a number of caving groups have been formed. Terry Holsinger, an avid caver, or spelunker, is a member of the Texas Speleological Association, whose members are here for more than just recreation.
What we're doing out here is we contracted a few years ago to come out and resurvey the cave for the landowner. It had been a few years since anything had been done out here. A new group of people was interested. The old map was falling out of date in quality, so we decided to come out and remap it.
Oh, John. Thank you.
Run up through this entrance maze area. That'll be some nice stuff to look at over here. Then we'll head back over, hit the crevice. It's not too tight.
How refreshing.
Yes.
Spelunkers must be physically able to handle the strenuous climbing and crawling. Equally, if not more important, is the mental strength required to get through some very tight, dark spots. These are not places for people with claustrophobia.
Camp is just right above us. We got about 1.5 kilometers of maze right here in this area.
How far are we in the surface?
We're only about 30 feet from the surface, 30 or 40 feet. So the shortest way out, of course, is to solid rock up. But yeah, you've been
strong fingers.
very strong. We've mapped 7 kilometers of stream passage in the cave, and we know that there's at least another 2 kilometers simply from going end to end. So we're looking at least 9 kilometers of stream passage. The longest stream passage in the world is only 11 kilometers, so this is a world-class cave stream. And we haven't found the ends of it upstream, so we don't know how many kilometers of cave we're going to have in the stream.
We know that every time we go in a cave, we impact it. There's some negative impact, but the benefits of using the cave in a reasonably limited way are good because there's a lot of educational value and scientific value in caves. It's just trying to figure out what the reasonable limits are. That's what we're trying to do.
The importance of caves remains, for the most part, hidden from the general population. Hopefully, through education and the efforts of a handful of dedicated spelunkers, more people will begin to realize the role caves play in our environment and work to protect them both above and below the surface.